Hi guys, thought I'd do a bit of a healthcare video here in Spain. And the first thing is the old goggles. There's Specsavers here, they're pretty good. I think the eye test was free anyway, but I think they were about 99 euros a pair, or I think they even do some at 60 odd euros. So there is options on that. Also, you can get some insurance that cover that as well. That's why I say you need to look at your medical insurance, see what you can get, because there's so many different variations on that. Somebody else was asking about the healthcare system. You're entitled to use the Spanish healthcare system if you paid into the UK one in a retirement sense, because it's called the S1, which is the basically I think you have to pay enough contributions into the system and be at a retirement age, then you can transfer the healthcare and have access to the Spanish system, which is to the standard that the Spanish have. Now, somebody's already said that it's not so straightforward and easy. Yes, that's because of some of the stuff relating to the way the Spanish do it and some of the UK, because I contacted the UK about the S1 and they changed it to something else, and then they changed it. There seems to be a bit of a disconnect on that, and that's why some people have some problems around the healthcare, which can be an issue if you're of a certain age and haven't got private healthcare. But like I said, you may be entitled to the Spanish healthcare system. I do recommend researching the S1. I think they've renamed it to something else, because last time I haven't looked at it for a couple of years, because obviously we're private. But from a retirement perspective, you're entitled to that. The e-hit cards, which are European health insurance cards, they will entitle you to the first 3 months in Spain. Even if you settle in here, the saluds, which are the hospitals and clinics, they will accept that, because they'll treat it as if you're a tourist for the first 3 months, especially if you're trying to get into the system, because by the time you get your NIE, your Padron and everything else, you need to get the SIP cards, which are the Spanish health cards. It'll take you a bit of time anyway. So you can use your e-hit cards and you can order those online. That's one thing I would do recommend. If you haven't got a European health card, just order it online. They'll deliver it to your house. Now, on to the Spanish healthcare. My first experiences with the healthcare have been pretty good. A long time ago, my daughter had a bit of toilet paper gone in her ear, giving her a bit of a headache and stuff, and she was becoming quite irritable. It was a bank holiday, so the government hospital was extremely stupidly busy. Sorry, it's the first day back after a bank holiday, so it was stupidly busy. So I went private, and the thing it cost me 110 euros. The first doctor was useless, just to be straight, but the second one was very professional. Just got the a scope so he could actually see properly, and he said, just hold it still, and he just went like bang, got it, just with a pair of tweezers. Knew what he was doing. The first doctor there didn't, but it cost me 110 euros all in. Couldn't grumble on that. My back, had the first appointment, which took about 2 weeks. Then I had to wait another, I think it was 2 weeks for the MRI, and then I had to wait a month for an appointment to see a spine specialist. The spine specialist then cancelled within 15 to 30 minutes of us actually arriving there for the appointment. Wasn't impressed with that. They did apologise at the clinic, and they rescheduled as soon as they could, which was another 3 weeks. Once I got that, they did basically told us the results of the MRI. Oh, the sun's beaming in my face here. So they did the MRI side, had an assessment, said this is the 3 bottom discs have got a problem, scheduled it for physio. IMED don't do the physio with the insurance we got, because we got Casa insurance. So we had to go to Quirón Hospital, which is a private hospital here in Torrevieja. It's one of the top hospitals in Europe, and I think it's one of the top in the world, actually. It's won loads of awards. So that's where I've been twice this week already, and I'm scheduled in for the rest of the week for physio. Very efficient hospital. Now, we'll say that with the physio, you're not sat around for a long period of time. You may have to sit around for the initial appointment, but that's probably because, like our first consultation with the physio doctor, not the guys actually doing the physio, they actually brought a translator in just in case I didn't speak Spanish. So I had to wait for the translator, and then they'd have the appointment, and then you just go over, this is the problem, can you do an assessment, can you go on your heels, can you do this, can you do that, and to work out where the issue is. And then from that, they write you a program for the physio. Following day, straight into the physio. They have a desk in the middle. About 5 or 6 people that do the physios, different things. And they have about 20 cubicles going around. Now, the cubicles aren't all full. The reason being is there's different machines and things in each one. So some of them will be for massage. Some of them will be for some electrode treatments. Some are magnetic. Some are... What else have I had? Yeah, I've had a massage, electrodes, magnets, 2 different types of magnets. The point being is they have a specification of what your treatments are, and they put timers on them all. So what happens is you'll go in there and they'll say, right, oh, that's the first thing they did, is they used their heat light to heat my back up. So you sit there for 15 minutes, then it sort of beeps, and then they'll move you over to another place. So then you get a massage, and then they then finish that, and they move you over to the magnets, and then they'll say, right, once that's finished, come back tomorrow, same time, and we'll go through this. And like that, today, been back again. The treatment was, first one was straight into the massage. Then I had some sort of electrode treatment. Then I had some magnet treatment. And then, okay, schedule again for tomorrow. Very efficient, very straightforward. And when you walk into the Kieran Hospital, if you go into the reception and look to your left, there's a big board, and it tells you exactly what your insurance company is covered for in that hospital. So for me, I've got my physio there. Once the physio is done, I will then go back to IMED, because that's my main clinic, and they will then do an assessment on what's the next stage. Do I need any further treatment? Do I need to have some change of life type of episodes or whatever? And the point being is it's very professional, very structured, and I have no complaints about the system here. I find it very efficient, and one of the things I will say about the physio is because they're all, you know, I look at it and I compare it to the UK. I find in the UK there's a lot of people standing around within the NHS, and you're asking somebody that actually surveys hospitals and things, and I see a lot more stuff than a lot of other people do. I find in these environments here, there's nobody stood around, because as soon as that timer's going, they're moving you on to the next machine because other people are wanting that machine. So it flows. But in the UK, I find a lot of people have a lot of time to talk. Just an observation. It's not me griping about the NHS. It's just a difference in how I'm seeing the efficiencies here compared to what I see in the UK. What else can I say about it? So for me, I've got to admit, my age is mid-40s. My €129 a month for the healthcare is a good investment. It may not be for everybody, and I know some people have already mentioned about the medication side of it, because you pay for medication here, but it depends on your insurance as well, because there's certain meds, depends on the insurance policy, but some of them will cover all medications, some will cover specialist treatments, some will cover other things. You've just got to have a look and see which is the best system for you. If you're getting medical insurance for your residency in Spain, it has to be a minimum standard that matches the Spanish system, in the sense the state system will cover this. So if it doesn't cover that, then they won't accept it. It's as simple as that. Now, I'm not telling you how to do that for Residencia. That's another video for how to get through Residencia. But you will find that you need to just assess which one works for you. Which insurance company I use Casa Insurance. Casa insure the car, the teeth, the medical. Not had any problems with them. I know Peter from Casa as well. Nice guy, and we've been looking at doing the insurance in Spain. It was just that we were setting it up. Then obviously my father died and the other things, so it sort of threw all that into turmoil. But we were, well, still are looking at setting up to do insurance for people wanting to move to Spain or living in Spain for medical, pet insurance, household insurance, everything, you name it. And we don't cover it, we can certainly help find somebody that does. But anyway, thanks for watching.